Hello and welcome to another plan with me. This week the kit that I wanted to use, I pulled out and realized it didn't quite work. It was one that I had gotten super cheap from a sale on Instagram. So what I ended up doing, I just made my own kit. There was some paper I had bought I think I'd bought it a while back. I don't know. Maybe I bought it recently. On Etsy, and I cannot think of the name of it now. I think it's called Storm. But I really like the colors and the design, so I had some free time. So I decided to just go ahead and make my own kit, because why not? I have a silhouette. I've had it for a few years, so why not put it to good use? And after using it, there's a few things that I wanted to change in the future if I do one, which I think I will do probably in the next couple of weeks because I actually enjoyed it. You'll see me make a lot of mistakes like that where I put down the wrong bottom pattern strip. And here comes my next one. No, just kidding. That's a little further down the road. I'm actually planning the week of the 12th. I did not realize until it was too late that I was planning on the wrong week altogether. So again, you'll see me realize that here in a second. But yeah, I did this whole kit. I filmed this, I want to say I filmed this Tuesday, I think. Or maybe it was Monday. Maybe I actually did this on Monday. I've been kind of behind schedule the last couple of weeks with everything, really. So yeah, I printed out a test run of this that I put down in another planner that I have just to make sure that everything cut correctly. And I mean, I didn't have any issues with that except for like one part where I hadn't put in a cut line or something. So I came home from work and I printed this one out and I fought with my silhouette for a few hours. Like I just could not get it to cut right. I don't know what, but finally I got it done. So yeah. So here's me putting them down on the wrong dates, which was real fun. I actually got really mad because I was really frustrated by the time I sat down and planned this, and I really think that's why I made so many mistakes. And here's where I realized I set it on the wrong week. I don't know why I had to go back through and look at all the weeks, but it took me a second to like fully make up my mind. So I just turned the camera off because there's a lot of angry words said to myself. Because like I said, I was frustrated, and I think that's why I screwed up so much, because I was just ticked off because I spent probably a good 3 or more hours trying to get it to cut correctly. And you'll see on some of them it still didn't cut exactly right. Like some of the boxes are a little bit off, but I just finally gave up and was like, whatever, it'll work. So yeah, I skip ahead to when I'd already put down all of my headers correctly and my date covers. The fun part of printing my own was I got to just put the dates on the date covers. I didn't have to make teeny tiny little number stickers to fit in there. And that's probably honestly one of my favorite parts. I really like the way those date covers came out. They kind of have a rose gold streak back there. So yeah, I do the checklist this week, and I put them, or the week that I'm filming right now, and I put them in my planner this current week. But I think I'm done with them after this, at least for the time being, because I don't know, I haven't been using them. I know I've talked about this for like 2 videos now, but yeah, I've finally come to the part where I can, or point that I can actually, say a emotional goodbye. I don't know why I'm so attached to having them there. Because again, I don't use them, so I don't know why I need to feel like that. So my other favorite part of doing my own kit was right now I'm doing, you know, a blank header on the bottom. So I was able to make my own blank headers. It's been a long day today. And originally I had planned to color block, and then I fell so in love with the rose gold parts that I did these. I had planned to do these kind of a peachy rose color. That I don't know if that's an accurate description, but anyway, that color, that kind of rosy, whatever color you want to call it there, and I instead went with the rose gold. So that kind of disrupted it, because everything else is somewhat color blocked. I don't think my slate headers quite match the full boxes that I did for them. But overall, I think it worked out pretty well. Honestly, if I was going to do it again, I think I might do the rose gold headers everywhere, I think. But again, I'm not going to remake this kit for myself, so it's a moot point. But that one actually worked out really well. The other ones that I did there on Wednesday and I guess Sunday, I did more like a pattern full box and then made the headers out of it. I liked it because it gave it some texture and some difference there. And these were this checklist box. I fought with probably the most, that and the half boxes and the quarter box. Like half of the kit, because half of it I don't know where I was going with that sentence, sorry. Half of it printed and cut just fine, and then the other half was just like, haha, no, just kidding. So it was real fun. So this week I tried to plan ahead as much as I could. So you'll see I'm kind of all over the place. There was a lot of times that I was putting stuff down and I was like, why am I putting this down right now? But I did, so. In retrospect, I wish I had used a different header. I don't know why I used that header and made it just look like an extra long box. That's really weird. Oh, look at that, and I still don't get it straight. Big surprise. It's funny how when I do stuff on here and see those aren't quite lined up correctly. I see that now. But anyway, when I watch it in the video, I can see things that are like just off a hair, but they looked like that white space doesn't show up from my point of view. Apparently it only shows up overhead. So that's exciting. Yay. So I don't know. I really got to figure out what to do with my sidebar. I've been going back and forth with it a lot. I haven't figured out a useful system yet. I need to pull out my planner. I put that Instagram tracker down, like I put that Instagram icon, I guess I should say, down, but I don't know if that's actually what I used it for. And I actually have my microphone on top of my planner, so it's like on a stack of planners to kind of elevate it a little bit. So maybe I won't pull that up. Actually, I will, because I feel like I need to look at it to be able to talk about. Oh, I hope nothing fell. Yay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I'm all over the place here. Let's turn to this page and see what was so important on Thursday, because I honestly don't remember. Oh, I had this plan this week. Okay, so we don't have a dishwasher, and my chore, I guess. My husband does the laundry and I do the dishes. So I had this plan this week. I have a real tendency to just let them pile up because I hate washing them. So I plan to do them Monday and Thursday. which I did. So it worked out well. I also realized I made those little things labels like just a smidge too skinny. I don't know why. Because like I said, I did like a mock spread in another planner just to make sure everything worked, and I did not pay attention to how skinny they were. But when I was using them, I was like, oh my gosh, these are too small. So yeah, if I do one in the future, it will definitely be smaller. I also made like all the little things boxes that are like in other kits because I didn't know what to make, and I was like, why am I making, I don't know why I made all of them, because I only really use the TV and the meal trackers, occasionally maybe a happy meal one or a package. So here I am nope, just kidding. I put down this one. I don't know why I put that one down. I had a bill due that day, but I actually made a bill due sticker. I had a payday maybe that day. Yeah. And I think that was my original plan, but then I found this payday sticker from a freebie. I don't know what shop it's from, and I ended up just sticking it down there. I also did another payday because there was 2 on this little random thing for my collection. No idea where it came from. So again, I put down that little money little thing, and I don't really know what my plan there was for it. And even when I come back later and like fill out this day, I was kind of like, why did I put that there? That doesn't make any sense. So I think I wrote something down twice, maybe. I don't remember. So I had a few things planned for the week. So I went ahead and here's another one of those quarter boxes that just would not cut correctly. I had this thing planned for this week, or I had things that I already knew were going to happen. So I went ahead and put stickers down for that. I tried not to write anything down until I'd already stuck it down, because that pen that I ended up using kind of smudges really easily. Yeah, I put down that weekend banner and realized I was not a fan of the way that I had designed it. I don't know why I thought it would be okay to just leave everything white and have this huge white blob, but I stared at it for a good few minutes before I was just like, ugh, fine, it's whatever. So yeah, I think I end up searching for another weekend banner or a weekend sticker from a Mambi book or something, before realizing I just didn't have anything else, and that sticker probably wasn't going to come up kindly. So yeah, like I was saying, I tried to write on everything after I put the sticker down, because I really like using this pen from Hobby Lobby from the Petals and Bloom collection that they have. And it smudges when you put it down and like wipe your finger across it. So yeah. These are some little laptop stickers that I made for myself a while back, and I realized that I didn't want that little emoji to be on the same side, but yeah, it was down for good. So I just left it. But that pink and that laptop worked pretty well with that kit, with that coloring. So I also made some icon stickers for myself. I do a lot of sewing. That's not ever an icon sticker that's going to exist, I don't think, in a kit I buy from anyone. So I made myself some little thread spool icons that matched the colors, and that was pretty much my plan for most of the week. And I put down this little popcorn thing because we had tentative plans to go to the movie on Wednesday, but didn't end up going. And now I'm hunting for more stickers and trying to figure out what I can fill out, because I think this is everything I did on Monday. So yeah, I put down that, or I printed the Instagram icon in there. I don't know why, because I I've been tracking Instagram down there on that little weekly tracker. I don't know what you want to call it, weekly schedule kind of thing. So instead I put a little fork and spoon from my newest addiction kit that I had left over. And wanted to track eating at home, because that's been what I've been trying to do for the past 2 weeks, is eat at home more, like cook instead of eating out. It's not been the most successful plan that I've had, but we're trying. And then I really royally messed up writing dishes in there, so enjoy that. And because I spent most of the evening fighting with the silhouette, I figured why not write it. And then I wrote Hulu really weird. Those U's just look goofy. I was actually pretty proud of just the simple sew, just because like I always say, I turn on that camera and everything looks awful. Okay, so now I'm filling out Tuesday. And I had it pretty well planned out, so I just fill it in. Wednesday I was still kind of up in the air about. And I go ahead and fill out Thursday. So like I said, Monday and Thursday, that's when I'm trying to wash dishes, because it's my least favorite activity. So I figure if I just schedule 2 days in advance and not feel, like I have to do them every day, but that I'm not just going to ignore them every day either, maybe it'll work out better. And it has. It actually has. It's also helped that we haven't really been eating at home, but that's beside the point. Yeah, so we are planning to go out of, we did go out of town this week. And here's where I pull up that popcorn sticker, because we changed our plans and did not go to the movies. Instead, I screwed up writing that. I'd had a really horrible day at work. And so when I got home, we just went out of town for the evening and ate gyros, and I went craft shopping, and it was nice. It was nice to unwind and just have a fun night with my husband. And there was actually a lot of other things that happened during that day, and I wish I hadn't just used 2 big half boxes, and then maybe I could have put them all in there, because we got like not gelato, or I guess it was gelato. So yeah, I went ahead and filled in some of this. Actually, I think I post-planned the weekend, because I just didn't have a chance to sit down and film it. So the first thing that I did when I got off Friday is I cleaned out my car pretty poorly, actually. It's still pretty... I work pretty much out of my car. So my car is my... And I was interrupted there. Sorry, my car is my office. So, yeah, there's still a bunch of junk in the back seat. But anyway, I spent Saturday hanging out with one of my friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. So I wanted to mark that. And then we went to go see some of our friends who just bought a new house. Saturday evening, that afternoon, we had lunch with my parents. I don't know why I'm reading it to you, because you can, see it for yourself. But yeah, we had a nice weekend at home. Our home is out of town now, but you know what I mean, back home with our parents and our families. This one I decided to put down, okay, because I started to write on it, and I was like, oh, I'm going to screw it up if I stick it down and all the writing's on it. I'll smudge it. And there's some more poor hand lettering. Like I always start out with the best of intentions and then work too hard. Work too hard. Okay, so yeah, I fill out my sidebar. I put down that thing to mark my Instagram post and then did not fill it out. So yeah, here is my finished spread. Again, you can see I'm not using those checklists, those full checklist boxes. But thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed making this kit, and it's definitely something I plan to do in the future. And I hope that you will join me for my next plan with me. Thank you.